Let's begin by going back a few years. You're looking at a well-bred Irish sport horse named Sportsfield Earl Grey. In 2017, he was competing in the American Eventing Championships in Tryon, North Carolina. In the saddle was Caitlin Silliman, a young professional who's made a name for herself on the international eventing stage. Sportsfield Earl Grey and Caitlin took 6th place out of 29 horse-rider combinations in that competition, making their connections proud indeed. Cut to a recent Saturday morning at Sheridan, Indiana's Come Again Farm. That's Sportsfield Earl Grey again, but with a far less talented rider in the irons. Yep, that's me, taking a lesson from Leanne Zobe, the owner and instructor at Come Again.
Come on for a little bend. Now you look at that wall. Where the jab. Now you look at the wall. The wall. Turn your head right. There you go.
This is where I feel the need to point out that cowboys like me almost never get to ride horses like Sportsfield Earl Grey, also known as Tinker. But I lucked out because my wife is an accomplished rider. My Kathy purchased Tinker a few years ago to help her compete at a higher level. That's Kathy and Tinker in a clinic last summer. Horse and rider are really good together, listening to each other, jumping anything put in front of them, collecting ribbons. Which brings me back to the unlikely notion of me getting to ride an awesome steed like Tinker. This Lifestyle Live host's equestrian accomplishments are pedestrian at best. I did a story during the Summer Olympics in which I tried the most exhilarating third of 3-day eventing, cross-country jumping, on a strapping mare named Fiona. And I also adopted a grandson of Secretariat, Brahma Fear, straight off the track after his 39th race. The blazingly fast bay competitor tossed me in the dirt more than a few times, resulting in a series of concussions and broken ribs. So, my point is this. When a guy like me gets to ride a horse like Tinker, it's like a dude who's only driven a Ford F-150 being handed the keys to a Ferrari or Formula One race car. Unlikely, but awesome.